Hello and welcome to Bespoke Campervan Conversions. This is Chris.
Hello.
And I'm Lee, and we are converting a Volkswagen Caddy Camp.
Yep, Caddy Camper.
Well, it will be when we convert it, obviously. It's not there yet. So today we'll be getting it ready for putting the four-way stretch on the walls. Enjoy the video. See you later. So I've soldered these two wires to extend these. I'm going to take them across the ceiling and down that post and then to where the battery is. I didn't record it because I can tell you what, it was a pain in the backside trying to solder up in the air like that. I should have put them on the bench first and then brought them in, but I didn't, so I haven't, you didn't want to see me swearing. There we go, it's done now. So I'm going to take these wires probably, yeah, over there, along there and down that edge. So I'll just cut these to length and post them in. So yeah, they'll come across here, through there, along there, down this corner. Here, and then out to the middle. So I've used 1.5mm wire again, far bigger than I need, but then if I would change the vent and it needed more input, then I've got a wire that's big enough. I could actually use this also for the lighting, because that's just going to be switched by lifting your hand up and turning it on. I'm not going to do that, but I could do. So when you're putting wires in like this, stick them to the ceiling, and when they travel through there, make sure that when you stick them in there, it's not going to be charring on any edge that might catch them and short them out. Get myself some tape now, stick those up, and then once I've put my insulation in, that'll be buried forever. Right, so what I did was I got the old roof lining and lay it on the top of my vapour barrier, drew around it so I know that it fits. And then there was one of these studs right in the middle, so I've actually just made a hole where that was while the template was on top of it, and I've stuck that to the ceiling, and that's going to help me get everything in the right place, I hope. Let's put that back, I don't need that now. There we go. I'll do my best to stick that around the opening there. These wires need to be in the middle, which is about there. fine fairly well, and I can stick that to there with a little bit of tape. Emphasis on a little bit of tape, because if you've been watching the videos you'll know that this tape does not like sticking to itself. So that's just put up there to anchor it into place. And I'll do the other bits at the other end in the same manner. Right, so we can't even see where I've made the hole. Oh, there it is. Very good. Quick update time. Yesterday my camera decided it didn't want to take a charge in the old battery, so just to bring him up to date with what I've done, this was how it was previously finished, and I've put a vapor barrier on the ceiling and down this side here. Still got to sort out pinning the other end of that vapor barrier up against the original head lining at that end over there, but now I'm going to cut on and get this side vapor barriered as well. I've got to make a door panel for there, and you know, the usual stuff. Oh, incidentally, this vapor barrier is actually thermal wrap, bought from B&Q. I think it's about 60 some odd pounds a roll. It's a very big roll. I've got an idea there's 10 meters long and it's 1.5 meters wide, so that would be 15 square meters. If you've not used this specific tape before, it's really good stuff because it does guarantee an airtight seal, but it does not like sticking to itself. It likes sticking to the vapor barrier, and it likes sticking to the bodywork, but it does not like sticking to itself, which is a bit of a pain. Put this up there for now, I think, just to hold it. I'm just tearing small pieces off and putting it together. I found that's better than a big piece that just rolls around on itself and annoys you. So you can see I've only just touched onto this wheel arch, but sealed the body away from there, and then this will be covered with the that 7mm reflective foam sound deadening and insulation, which I'll be putting on shortly. Once I've got all this done, I'll be moving on to putting just very few, just a few buttons through, so you can put the panels on. Right, I'm going to put you on time lapse now while I get this finished. You want to see me biting tape and sticking it on. Do a sweeping out again. I'm going to do these wheel arches before I put the battening on the walls. So I'll cover those in this 7mm sticky back foam closed cell with a reflective surface. Keeps us nice and quiet, and the warm in or the cold out, or whichever way you want to think about it. So about that. Okay. That's all there is to it. It's going to seal this to there, and when I put the floor in I'll be sealing the floor to there. Just put a piece of tape across the only bit of insulation that I actually cut whilst the faces were touching each other. I've just, you know, double checked that by putting some tape across it. There we go then. Lovely. And the same the other side. Again, you don't need to watch me do two. I'll put it on time lapse. The rear door is very much occupied with central locking locks and motors and all sorts of stuff there, so I'm just going to do what I can just to assist in insulating this, and then I'll cut a panel out of that sticky backed 7mm stuff to cover this whole area before I put a panel on it again. What I don't want to do is get involved in blocking any moving parts, which start there, so as far that way as I'll go. Just keep stuffing it in. Do as much as you possibly can. In other doors I've been able to get insulation put up there. It's just not going to be possible on this. So just because of the shape and the available holes to pack this insulation into. See, I can't even. No, that's actually touching there. Yes, just do what you can. Every little bit helps, as they say. Yeah, depth wise that'll be okay. You do want something a bit better size, shape, so we don't want to get involved with these. Yeah, don't get any closer than that. And now I'll cut a piece of this to go over here. New sharp blade required. So I went and found the old panel that was on here and put it on the top of here and just cut it out with a Stanley knife. So that should go on there nicely now. There we go. Right, that's that one. Look at the other side now. Well, I've seen it. No, I better do it as well as look at it. Oh, can't get there. Ah, that's because that's an access to this hinge. So that would make perfect sense, wouldn't it? So same thing again, I'll just draw around, stick it on and be ready to put a panel on it. Yep, about as much as we can do with that. Cool, I'll cut the roof lining out. Right, so I put the old roof lining out of this caddy on top of a sheet of ply, marked on a centre line, and then measured from the back to the centre of each of these. Cut these relative holes out so there's 2 lights and a vent. And now I'm going to start putting some screws in to hold it in place. The screws I'm putting in flush with the surface of the timber, not countersinking them. There we go. And I've also marked up on the side there with 2 bits of yellow tape where the centre rib is, in case I need to put some more support in there once I've got the front and back, because that will create some sort of arch in the ceiling a little bit, you know, to follow the caddy's roof line. Obviously be screwing down both sides. It might be I just need to pick up on a couple of places just to give that middle some support. We'll see how we go. I've put 3 in this back end so far. Have a little bit of vapour barrier showing there. Just the barrier, not the barrier, the tape. This of course was held up originally with those plastic poppers, but with the insulation in there I've got a little bit more depth to the ceiling and a bit more weight for the weight for those poppers to hold on, and just not enough strength there, so gone to screws. Get this screwed up. Well, can't find that hole. It's there though. Yep, it's right there. go in it though, does it? Okay. Can find it with the drill, but not with the screw. So just regroup and have another go. There it is. If I can avoid breathing, I'll be in with a shot. Does not want to go in. That's a pain. I will find it. So I might put a couple of supports in here. Stop that bit of roof moving a bit more than I want it to. See what we can do here. Right. I don't think these 30s are going to be long enough for this. Oh, but they are. Right. Wow. I need a break. I've been fighting with one screw for 25 minutes. Ah, welcome back. We're I think that went alright, didn't it?
Yeah, it went nice, didn't it?
Yeah.
Done well there today.
Ready for the next bit, I suppose, which is doing the 4-way stretch. What else is there? Some furniture to build.
Furniture to build, yeah.
Yeah.
Seating, coverings, and
all those things. So join us next time. Like and subscribe, and hit the notification button. All that sort of good stuff. We'll see you next week.
cheers.